Why hello there, fellow demolitionists, Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to Drill Core. Episode 5, Time for Explosives and Poison. So, Galaxy Television. Cool. So here's the division level. If we go, department level. Oh, not quite. Almost got the Tesla Tower, but not quite. Just missing a little. How about upgrades? So we've got 53. This increases the amount of nighttime abilities by 1, and then daytime abilities by 1, and platforms. And I'm not going to bother with the platforms right now. Carrier protocol. So this allows you to tell what your carrier should carry. And I want that, so I can be like, oh, right now I want iron. Go get iron. Or don't get swarmlet, because I have too much of it. Or so on and so forth. Let's also upgrade stars. And that eventually leads to factory fusion module, which allows you to have your factories produce swarmlet, not just iron, which is nice. Now, we are currently out of the... We're actually one shy of being able to unlock that. I don't think it's all that important, truth be told. And yeah, our department didn't level up, which is unfortunate. Now, in terms of collections, we got this one random collection. We haven't actually found any of the cores yet, which is unfortunate. When I playtested this, I found more cores early on, but so be it. Which would be the platform preset for, like, plasma core is generally the first one you get. Which occasionally lightning bolt stuns enemies. And then once per contract, the core provides 5 swarmlet and 5 iron when the durability goes down to 10%. If you want to risk that. But yeah, we haven't gotten any of that. Alright, so let's then continue on. I could do a green to yellow. Actually, that's not a terrible idea. Green to yellow once. Just to get the factory fusion module. I don't think I'm going to be using it. What we can do is, so this allows you to queue up workers in the hiring queue, which is kind of nice. Maybe I'll try to get that too. So we need 15 yellow. Oh, but I'm not at high enough level. Yeah, that's right. That is a bottleneck. So the ones that I'm ignoring down here, guard protocol, which allows you to like set a guard point. It's nice if you know you're about to like unleash a monster or something like that, so that you can have them spawn camp. But I tend not to get the swarmlet because I tend to have enough of it. I don't know. And then this is just re-rolls for technology contracts. I mean, sure, let's just get it. All right, so play. I'm going to go up to Core Master, so up another difficulty, and as you can see, it changes. So if I did Core Engineer, we would have a lot of workers, which is kind of nice, but we can also start to do other planets. So there's a Frost-type planet, but for now, I'm going to stay in the Cavernous planets. If I don't want to raise both the difficulty and the planet type, so I'm going to choose difficulty. So explosion radiuses are up. So explosion weapons are really nice, and then building prices are increased, which is unfortunate. That's a little rough. If building prices are increased, I should probably not take a contract, which requires me to build a whole lot of buildings, because there's just... that's going to hurt. So let's see. Have course health at 90% at the end of the contract. Potential. At least 2 night abilities and 2 day abilities. That's like really easy to do. And it gives you the drill post. But before we select that, let's look at the other ones. So construct at least 6 floor platforms during the contract. So that's a lot of platforms. That gives you the machine gun watchtower. Last bastion. Have the core's health be not more than 20% at the end of the contract. And this unlocks the ability that each building of this type takes 7% of the damage instead of the core. It's kind of a weird thing to have to like There is some synergy if you want to have like plasma core and then, you know, whatever, but still. Cyclone generator. I like this one. We need to have at least 5 fully upgraded turrets during the contract. And it is an ability which shoves enemies upward. So it keeps them away from your core. And then shield run. So complete a contract with minor type workers occupying at least 15 population slots. That's a lot. And this is an active nighttime ability. Drone flies to the chosen point, activates a temporary shield instead of building. Yeah, so it helps you. So I think what I'm going to do in this case is the easy 2-day and 2-night abilities and the more difficult 5 turrets fully upgraded. 5 turrets fully upgraded is like pretty expensive. There we have it. And in we go. So for this specific run, we have explosions are better, but all buildings are more expensive. Explosions would be like grenades, rockets, shotguns. That is the explosion types. Barracks. And God, all buildings more expensive is rough. So I started off with Turbo Station. It's a daytime ability. Greatly speeds up the cooldown of the building for 12 seconds. It only affects general buildings. And guard system. Daytime ability launches a drone which will attack enemies in the mine. Which, like, helps to replace guards, I suppose. And then nighttime abilities. Laser Station. Which is like a giant zapping laser. And then the Cyclone Generator, which is like wind. You know, blows them back up. I think what I'm going to do in this case is wait to build a factory. And just fill up the population with drillers and haulers. Only go with one building, just because buildings are more expensive, so I have to be choosier about what I build. And don't tell me it's one of these, like, sucky C-shaped caves. I think it will be, unfortunately.
Let's dig into this.
So there's obviously a swarm somewhere to the left side. We'll go suss it out. And maybe I'll get the laboratory instead of the factory. I'd like to save up for a factory, but having jetpack and visibility and mine speed early on is just a lifesaver.
We have a mining quota to meet.
So I'll go for jetpack upgrade next, instead of visibility.
Down and dirty.
Just to help speed these guys up, because they are slow.
Clocking in.
Here's our first tech. So here's the choice. We've got fewer Terrabor appearances. So that's just like how many Terrabors are underground during the night. It's not how many nights have Terrabors. Repairing the core, don't bother with that. And a night ability damage. There's also a reroll. In this case, it might not be unreasonable to reroll, unless we care about the nighttime ability damage. So I'm going to include reroll as a potential choice here instead. So I'm going to reset the polls. Because we might get something like workers move faster, or buildings cost less iron, or something like that. So yeah, it looks like rerolls. Well, that's funny. Increase the amount of rerolls that we have. Explosive turrets fire faster, which on this map we have more explosive turrets. And then watchtower recharges faster. I don't have any watchtowers, but if you wanted that. So, there it is again. And yeah, you could vote for rerolls. To vote left for more rerolls, and then next time we get more, I don't know. But it looks like recharge. Alright. Now, unfortunately, the starting turrets you start with... Oh, actually, that's not true. So, let's go ahead with... Ooh. I'm going to go with 2 shotguns, but I'm a little worried. The shotguns have very limited range. So the worry that I have here is if things slip past, they're like attacking our core and only the guardsmen will be able to shoot it. But like, I'm taking that risk. Whether it's a good one or not, I don't know. I just want to acknowledge that it's a big risk to have 2 shotgun turrets. We'll see. Maybe it'll pay off. Alright, drill harder. So as long as we stay around away from the bottom, we can keep working. For now, at least. Nope, never mind, everyone out.
Return to the platform immediately.
And if you're wondering, the upgrade for range here might be worth it. One of our qualifications is we do have fully upgraded weapons. Now, the thing is, I generally don't fully upgrade the weapons closest to the platform unless they're really good boss killers, because you don't want the turrets closest to your platform doing the brunt of the work, right? Because that means you're getting beat up badly. And then I'm going to have these guys shoot closest to the core. Basically, prioritize things that are going to be the most threat. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to do the best splash, right? Like, its splash impact might not be ideal, but because I don't have other turrets, that's what's needed right now.
Time to mine.
Rocks and minerals beware.
Can only one upgrade per level be chosen? Yes. It is a tree. Now, you know, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. I think it's kind of obvious how that works, right? I hope. Oh, crap. That was poorly timed. They all got trapped. All but one miner. Shake my head. You're free now.
Let's get digging.
I gotta be careful of those miners because they're not exactly healthy anymore. Alright, I think I would like another barracks to start growing up our worker pop.
If there's one down there, I'll find it.
More miners, more carriers, etc. Because our resource collection rate sucks right now. It is snail pace. Also, better vision would be nice, because I don't know... I don't have really good vision at the moment. So maybe that's what I get next?
I'll find it.
Because I'm mining mostly blind at the moment.
Let's get digging.
I kind of wish the carriers would, like, sit... So, here, I'm going to do priorities. I really want iron, so I'm going to tell them to get iron as a priority. And as you can see, the iron is now have like a yellow box around it, meaning that it is a prioritized resource to grab. All right, here we go. A little choice. Left, right, or reroll. So left is explosive turrets recharge faster, which would be like shotgun turrets that I already have. Right would be daytime abilities recharge, or I could reroll. We're gonna lean into the explosions, huh? I like it. You got it.
Night is upon us.
Block vision up. Oh boy.
Stop all
That
operations.
poses a threat.
Retreat to the platform.
Well, now we are low-key at the mercy of this wave. We just only have the shotgun turrets. I hope it's enough for this wave, given their attack rate and the guardsmen. I think it should be okay. But obviously we're going to want more turrets before next round, because we are not very well protected or covered. And things coming, like, perfectly in the center are just, like, not shootable from the turrets. The turrets aren't all that accurate
Let's
either.
make the most of it.
Little sketch, but, you know, we're okay.
Digging duty, here I come. Show me where to start digging. Miner on the field. What's the plan? Show me where to start digging. Miner reporting for duty.
All right, we have 10 crew now. Going strong.
The cargo. Rocks and minerals, beware. I'm paid per mineral, not per hour.
And looking at our progress here, I would say crew is kind of the bottleneck, maybe.
Clock it in.
I can't believe, because we've been prioritizing hauling the iron, we still don't even have all of our like almost any of our coal. At this point, nighttime abilities might be really helpful. So I'm going to go with the laser station and then get more crew after that. But also crew healing could be also very helpful because we have a lot of like wounded crew. But the reason I'm getting a nighttime station is to compensate for the turrets. And then maybe we get the gas storm or mines. Mines are really effective towards the bottom of the mine shaft, so maybe I'll do minefields. Ah, crap, that's gonna suck.
It's time to head back to safety.
Move it. Oh my god, that was close. So I don't have the iron that I need for the mines. I do have what I need for the gas turret. So let's do the gas turret here. And then we'll do mines here and here once we have the resources for it. So the gas turrets, again, I'm going to say closest to the core. And you can see the AoE poison effects of the gas turret. Pretty nice. How much does the hospital cost? 4. But you also have to consider that the hospital costs 4, but that's like essentially 4 people that you could just replace too. So it's nice to have, don't get me wrong. But, you know, you have to do the cost benefit of like, is it worth 4 people? It might be once our population starts to grow past 11, but probably not yet. It'd be cheaper to replace the 4 most wounded at the moment. Does it make sense for this to be furthest? Maybe. But because of the shortcomings of the shotgun turrets, I'm going to keep it as is for now.
Let's get digging.
Alright, so the next thing I want to do is get another barracks for even more people.
Show me where to start digging.
Try to rock a big crew here.
Can someone else handle the wildlife?
I think we're just about all mined out. So now it's just waiting for the carriers to carry. And I'm getting a fourth.
Show me where to start digging.
Why not factory?
I'm ready to go.
I could. I just don't want one right now.
The bigger the mineral, the bigger.
All buildings are just more expensive. And as a result, the factory has a harder time paying for itself because its investment cost is higher. I could go for a factory. I just haven't wanted one. I've wanted to just crew mine quickly. Part of that is because I know trying to afford the 5 turrets total is really pricey. It's just a lot of turrets.
Rocks and minerals beware.
So we are completely mined here. And now it's just a matter of waiting for the haulers to haul appropriately.
I'm paid per mineral, not per hour.
Night is falling, team.
You think the lack of iron income is the bottleneck? Well, at the moment, we can't even drill down because of the lack of hauling, which could
Roger that.
easily be construed as the bottleneck.
Roger that.
Alright, how about you guys don't hang out by the black hole? Time to
Return to
leave.
the platform
So we'll definitely be
immediately.
able to drill down deeper tomorrow. I could get the factory. If you're pushing for the factory, maybe that's what I'll do next income period. Once I can afford it, I can't yet.
We survived the night. Time to mine.
I just keep my miners on the surface. So, in terms of priority, you can say grab, don't grab, or neutral. Those are the choices you have. Yeah, I can't even make a factory. I don't have enough iron available for it. But there is the coal that we need to be able to get out of here. Oh, here we go. Here is a tech choice. So, daytime ability recharge, repair, block defense, or reroll. I would say block defense is probably the most useful of those, but it's up to you. Unless you want to try it for a reroll. Block defense, reroll, block defense.
Drilling confirmed.
Alright. Once this hauler hauls all the way in, I will trigger the attack wave. Block defense is like mining,
The
yeah.
night is upon us.
More or less one and the same.
Return to the platform.
Uh-oh, this Womber is gonna hurt. That's what core HP is for. To soak up shots from elites like this. Yeah, it could have been worse.
We survived the night. Time to mine.
Rocks and minerals.
All guards deal double damage. Good to know. Might be a good time to headhunt swarm. Well, I have so much swarmlet. Maybe not.
Let's get digging.
Alright, we're going to tell them to grab iron as priority.
Clock
Now, this is a lava jet block, which blasts lava in the directions that you see the sort of like fire sprites. And it will set you on fire and do fire damage over time. And this is an eruption block. It explodes in this specific direction upon destruction. So, because no one's being pointed in that direction right now, we should probably do it so that it doesn't harm us.
You marked it important. I mark it done.
And there's the factory.
Rocks and minerals.
Alright, we'll build up another platform, but... Oh, you know what? I think we need turrets more than anything. I think we, at this point, probably really need mine turrets. But the other thing we could do is to consider putting other explosive turrets, like, way up here. Like, gas at the top might be handy. That might be even more handy. I'd rather not install turrets as, like, a line of last defense. Because I don't want it to come to that. How useful is the factory? It's a pretty good insurance policy if you, like, run out of money, I would say. But it's not particularly useful. It doesn't make you a lot of iron. Its income is really slow. But it's steady, so...
Down there. I'll find it.
I could see you going either way. But I think having, like, a lot of them is... There's so much diminishing returns for it. Because having a second one is not particularly useful. So, like, maybe have at least one, but, like, going for more than one is probably a bit of a waste. But I don't know. I don't really know the meta of drill core.
The night is upon us.
Alright, so these ones, I'm going to say, go for bigger targets. Try to drop poison clouds on the biggest target around. And I'm going to increase explosion radius. I'm just going to choose that for myself. So at this point, we have 30 plus 30 explosion radius plus 10 fire rate, 10 fire rate, and another 15 explosion radius. So we should have some pretty good gas clouds, I think.
They say jump. I say how deep.
Alright, worms on top row, so we gotta run.
More quickly.
And hopefully these new gas turrets help to whittle them down well. Does that make the cloud bigger? Yeah, I believe so. That would be the explosion radius, wouldn't it? Now, I know that the qualification was fully upgraded turrets, and I really haven't upgraded the turrets much at all. So I'll be working towards that once we have, like, a full accounting. I really want the mining turrets at the bottom for an insurance policy, though, and we still don't have that. But now that we have, I think what I'll do for this gas turret is also go for bigger targets.
The bigger the mineral, the bigger the bonus.
Oh god, you're gonna get dead. Yep. Saw that coming. Not much I could do about it, though.
If there's ore down there, I'll find it.
I'm trying to mine this out. The problem is it's just pointed upwards, so there was really no way around getting fire blasted by it a few times. But it's gone. We got it. Eventually. God, I keep losing miners. Given that I've been losing a lot of miners, let's go with worker resilience. Try to keep them alive. I think it's... Had I done that ahead of time, maybe it would have paid for itself. And getting a hospital to do periodic healing will be really, really handy as well. So maybe the next thing I'll do is build a hospital for 5 iron or whatever it costs. It should cost, oh, 6. Right, because it's higher platform.
We have a mining quota to meet.
Come on, guards, stay alive.
The night is upon us.
Monsters, could use a hand down here.
Time
I'm gonna
get back,
retreat.
everyone. Night
No, it didn't
creatures
keep...
are emerging.
Oh, no, it kept that guard alive. When you retreat, the host spawns, or the hatch blocks, whatever they were working towards, die.
Duty, here I come. Clocking in.
Oh! So, upon death, it leaves a temporary cloud that heals enemies. That one's really annoying because it will keep the enemies here alive to just nuke me. But, you know, whatever.
Good morning, team. It's time to
More
get back to work.
daytime activity of underground worms. Ew. Alright, we finally have a hospital. And also pairing that with a incorporator, so that when we do give the occasional loss, they revive automatically, might be nice. Although the cost of that, of course, is 7, right? So it's rather expensive building. So it's really only helpful if you plan on using it a lot, and using it a lot means dying a lot, which is a little weird, but is what it is. Ooh, another collectible. Nice. Yeah, this +1 iron cost is rough. Absolutely. Found a... It looks to be kind of like a Power Ranger helmet.
We have a mining quota to meet.
And here's the minefield being deployed by this turret. So this turret doesn't really have a priority target, it just like dumps mines out. That's what it does, but it's an insurance policy of things that get too close. Alright, so here's an unlock. Daytime recharge, Terrabor appearance frequency, nighttime ability slots, or reroll. Reroll? I'm down. None of these are particularly useful. Alright, so we don't have any more rerolls, but we got nighttime ability slots, block defense, or worker speed. I think that was pretty good use of a reroll, because block defense and worker speed are more helpful. So I'll go with work speed. And there, as you can see, the healing effects. When it recharges all the way, it like shoots someone with heal. So we do have a laser coming, or a Terrabor during daytime coming. Oh no, don't do that.
I'm paid per mineral, not per
So I'm trying to control to avoid it. So we don't get attacked.
Let's dig into this. They say jump, I say how deep.
Trying to be as careful as I can, not getting fire blasted or erupted or whatever. Easier said than done.
I'm paid per mineral, not per hour.
Night is falling, team.
Switching gears for a priority dig.
Oh, I failed to notice the black hole absorbing our carriers. Oopsie! Get him out! Get him out quick! Run!
Return to the platform immediately.
I wish I got one more iron for another mine layer, but, you know, so be it. Let's put a shotgun here. And have this fire farthest from the turrets. Or, actually, maybe... Yeah, no, that's fine. So yeah, the poison clouds are kind of everywhere, which is great. I'm all for it. Biological warfare to the max. And you can see I'm very obviously missing the minefield on the other side, which would be really useful. They keep sneaking in through here and taking pot shots. Haven't gotten too much damage as a result of it, but it is annoying.
Digging duty, here I come.
So if we pick up this coal, we'll be able to go down depth. I'm not in any rush to go down depth, mind you. Our qualifications is fully upgraded turrets and abilities, and I haven't really been focusing on that much at all.
Let's get digging.
So unlike previous rounds, there's really no push to go deep because that's not the win condition here. The win condition is to build a whole bunch of buildings.
If there's one down there, I'll find it. I'm paid per mineral, not per hour.
Run.
Understood. Focusing on that now. If there's one down there, I'll find it.
Alright, we got our coal, but I think I'm going to stick around on this level a little bit longer to try to, it seems like there's more than a day's worth of stuff left to do.
Let's show them profit.
And I'm hoping to get enough iron to put another mine layer here.
Let's get digging.
Here we go. Mine layer.
Rocks and minerals beware.
I'm also going to prioritize tech. It's tech and iron over other things. So to grab that tech.
Rocks and minerals beware.
So everything that needs to be mined out over here
The
has
night
been.
is upon us.
Down and dirty.
Oh, you're going to get stuck. Webbed. You don't want to get webbed in and not be able to run when it's time to run. Alright, one thing I'm definitely neglecting is laboratory upgrade. For better anything, everything, jets, rockets, etc. So that's something that we're definitely going to want. What to unlock? A lump sum of 5 iron and 2 swarmlet. Worker health goes up, or day length gets longer. pretty good tech. Longer days?
I'm paid per mineral, not per hour.
Time to retreat. Return
I'm going to
the
retreat
platform
because
immediately.
that miner was about to die, and we were going to get Terrabors anyway, so might as well. Anything I can build here? Not really. I don't like my choices exactly, so I'm going to hold off. I'd like another nighttime ability. So let's do a cyclone generator. Because that can help. The way it works is you can cyclone people up, and then it pairs really well with the poison cloud, so I can like shove things into poison clouds, which it should be pretty handy. And then for the shotguns, I'm going to start to tell them to shoot farthest from the core. So they're like blasting upwards for everything coming in. Actually, you know what? Maybe greatest health. I'm going to stay here one more day. I think there's enough resources down here to warrant it. Because I know I could drill down. Well, stick it out.
We survived the night.
Double ore drop chance. Not bad.
Drilling confirmed.
So let's go ahead and get another laboratory. I'm feeling very anemic due to the lack of research. Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Let's get digging.
Kill it. Oh, just in time. Okay. There's not a lot of path blockers that are like slowing me down. So I'm not even going to worry about my miners doing any other mining, spot mining. Send them all back so that they're out of the harm's way. Okay, the next research. Let's get jetpacks. That's going to be real effective. If all of our soldiers... Normally I would consider going after the gem blocks, but we really don't have a lack of swarmlet. We're sitting on a lot of it, so I don't think it really makes sense to get hurt for that reason.
Night is falling, team.
And the reason why I'm not accelerating at nighttime is our factory will produce resources, and if I accelerate to nighttime, I lose the production progress. Okay, we do have a healer that'll try to slow down. So the healing cloud isn't right above the core. Although I haven't been killing it very effectively. There it goes. I don't usually like main explosives, so I'm not great at the meta for explosions, but it's working well enough. Now, we have a boss coming in. So this will be the first time we're fighting the boss. Which should be interesting.
If there's ore down there, I'll find it.
So we save up to 5 for the jetpack. I probably should have done a jetpack instead of this poison turret. Because building turrets right before the night makes more sense, because those resources would have been useful to have available to me up until that time, but oh well. There we go. Jet better.
Priority ground, consider it done. Taking duty, here I come. Let's dig into this.
Alright, we're about to have enough resources for drill upgrade 2. That should help out a lot. Having both, I think, will dramatically change the pace of progress towards having upgraded turrets. So the upgrade path for the gas turrets is attack speed and explosion radius. And generally the way it works, for a lot of turrets, the 5th level is different than levels 2 through 4, but not for these gas turrets. It's just like radius, 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 radius. And I think I'm probably just going to go radius with the gas, because that pairs really well with the radius modifications that we have for the map. For the shotgun turrets, it's rate of fire, attack radius, or damage. And then in the last level, it's increase the chance to stun or bullet pen. And then the mine layers, their upgrade path is more mines, damage mines, or radius mines. And then the last level is destroyed enemies have a chance to blow up other enemies, double damage, or stun. Wow, the map layout here sucks. Bad RNG or whatever. So many like impassable wall pockets everywhere.
Night is falling, team.
I'm paid per mineral, not per hour.
I kind of want to get a poison turret here. Yeah, there we go. So these are going to be bigger threats. Not that it matters tonight, because tonight's a boss fight. Thank you for tuning in to Drill Core, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions about the game, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rodamont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rodamont.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow space dwarves.